Imagine rising from the shadows of a legendary father to forge your own path in Hollywood, only to become a titan whose films touched hearts and sparked laughter across generations. Rob Reiner, born into showbiz royalty as the son of comedy icon Carl Reiner, transformed early challenges into a dazzling career that spanned acting, directing, and producing. From his breakout role as the outspoken meathead on All in the Family to helming timeless classics like When Harry Met Sally and The Princess Bride, he amassed a staggering net worth of $200 million, along with Emmy wins, Golden Globe nods, and a Directors Guild of America award. But what hidden struggles and triumphs shaped this icon's journey from humble beginnings to opulent living? Stick around as we uncover the luxurious homes, prized cars, family bonds, and the tragic end that shocked the world. Early life and challenges. Rob Reiner entered the world on March 6, 1947, in the bustling Bronx neighborhood of New York City, a place far removed from the glitz of Hollywood. His family background was steeped in entertainment, yet it came with its own set of pressures. His father, Carl Reiner, was a rising star in comedy, writing for Sid Caesar's Your Show of Shows and later creating The Dick Van Dyke Show. His mother, Estelle Reiner, was a singer and actress who would famously deliver the iconic line, "I'll have what she's having," in When Harry Met Sally, decades later. Growing up in a household where creativity was currency, young Rob was surrounded by industry giants like Mel Brooks and Norman Lear, who frequented family gatherings. However, this environment wasn't without its strains. The family's move to Los Angeles when Rob was 13 uprooted him from familiar East Coast ties, thrusting him into the competitive West Coast scene. Family played a pivotal role in shaping Rob's resilience. Carl Reiner wasn't just a father, he was a mentor who instilled a deep appreciation for storytelling and humor. Rob often recalled how his dad encouraged him to observe and absorb the craft, teaching him about timing, wit, and perseverance in an unforgiving industry. Estelle, with her warm yet straightforward demeanor, provided emotional stability, emphasizing the importance of authenticity amid the superficiality of fame. These parental influences fostered Rob's early interest in performance, but they also highlighted the shadow of legacy. Living up to a father's Emmy-winning success meant constant comparison, which could feel like an invisible weight. Despite the privileges, Rob faced tangible challenges that tested his mettle. As a teenager in the turbulent 1960s, he navigated the cultural upheavals of the era, including the Vietnam War draft lottery, which loomed over young men like him. Rob avoided service through a student deferment while attending UCLA, but the anxiety lingered. More personally, he grappled with self-doubt in his early acting pursuits. Auditions were brutal, and rejections piled up as he tried to step out from his father's fame. One poignant story involves his initial forays into improv comedy groups, where he was often overshadowed by more extroverted peers, leading to moments of isolation and frustration. Another hurdle came in his late teens when he experimented with writing sketches, only to face criticism that his work echoed his father's too closely, prompting a period of creative soul-searching. These trials honed his determination, teaching him that success demanded not just talent, but grit. By overcoming these early obstacles, Rob laid the foundation for a career that would redefine his identity, proving that even in a privileged upbringing, personal growth required navigating real emotional and professional storms. As we reflect on these formative years, it's clear how they fueled Rob's drive. Now, let's explore how that ambition ignited his professional path. Career journey. Building on the resilience forged in his youth, Rob Reiner's career trajectory unfolded as a masterclass in versatility and innovation. Rob's entry into the industry was modest but promising. In the late 1960s, he landed small roles on television shows like Batman and The Andy Griffith Show, often leveraging his father's connections but quickly proving his own merit. His big break came in 1971, when Norman Lear cast him as Michael "Meathead" Stivic on the groundbreaking sitcom All in the Family. Playing the liberal son-in-law to Archie Bunker's conservative patriarch, Rob's portrayal earned him 2 Emmy Awards and national recognition. This role not only showcased his comedic timing, but also allowed him to tackle social issues like racism and feminism, aligning with his emerging activist spirit. The 1980s marked a pivotal shift as Rob transitioned to directing, a move inspired by his desire to control narratives. His directorial debut, This Is Spinal Tap, in 1984, was a mockumentary that satirized rock bands with improvised brilliance, grossing over $4 million on a shoestring budget and becoming a cult classic. This success opened doors, leading to Stand By Me in 1986, an adaptation of Stephen King's novella that captured adolescent angst and earned critical acclaim, including a Golden Globe nomination for Best Director. Rob's ability to blend heart and humor shone through, drawing from his own youthful experiences. Momentum built with The Princess Bride in 1987, a fairy tale adventure that mixed romance, comedy, and fantasy, featuring stars like Cary Elwes and Robin Wright. Despite modest initial box office returns of $25 million, it grew into a beloved staple, quoted endlessly by fans. Rob's knack for ensemble casting paid off again in 1989's When Harry Met Sally, starring Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan. This romantic comedy explored modern relationships with wit, earning over $92 million worldwide and an Oscar nomination for Nora Ephron's screenplay. It solidified Rob as a rom-com maestro, influencing countless films. The 1990s brought blockbuster triumphs. A Few Good Men in 1992, with Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson, dramatized military justice and grossed $243 million, securing 4 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture. Rob co-founded Castle Rock Entertainment in 1987, producing hits like Seinfeld and films such as Misery. His directorial streak continued with The American President in 1995, a political romance starring Michael Douglas and Annette Bening, which earned $60 million and highlighted his interest in governance. Into the 2000s, Rob diversified with films like The Bucket List in 2007, starring Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman, which grossed $175 million and emphasized life's fleeting joys. He earned a Directors Guild Lifetime Achievement Award in 2000, recognizing his impact. Political activism intertwined with his work. Documentaries like Shock and Awe in 2018 critiqued the Iraq War, reflecting his liberal views. Throughout, Rob's achievements included 9 Emmy nominations, a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and films collectively grossing over $1 billion. His journey from actor to auteur demonstrated adaptability, turning early influences into a legacy of storytelling that resonated globally. With such professional heights achieved, it's fascinating to see how they translated into a life of luxury. Let's tour the opulent properties that mirrored his success. Real estates: the Beverly Hills Majestic Estate, $19 million. Our journey begins with Reiner's crown jewel in Beverly Hills, a sprawling estate that stands as a testament to timeless luxury, valued at an astounding $19 million. This property sets the bar high, with its seamless integration of classic and modern elements, creating an environment that's both inviting and impressive. As you step inside, you're greeted by a grand foyer that leads into expansive living areas designed for effortless gatherings. The heart of the home is a gourmet kitchen equipped with top-of-the-line appliances, including multiple ovens and a spacious island ideal for preparing elaborate meals or casual brunches. Adjacent to it is a formal dining room that can comfortably host large dinner parties with custom built-in cabinetry for displaying fine china and glassware. Venturing further, the estate boasts a dedicated home theater, complete with plush seating and state-of-the-art audiovisual systems, perfect for screening films or enjoying family movie nights. Nearby, a well-appointed gym offers everything needed for a full workout routine, from cardio machines to free weights, ensuring fitness remains a priority without leaving the premises. For those seeking relaxation, the primary suite features a private sitting area and an ensuite bathroom with dual vanities and a soaking tub, providing a spa-like retreat after a long day. Guest quarters are equally thoughtful, with multiple bedrooms each offering their own bathrooms and ample storage solutions. One of the standout features is the wine cellar, tucked away in a temperature-controlled space that can house hundreds of bottles, making it an ideal spot for connoisseurs to curate and sample their collections. The estate also includes a versatile home office with built-in shelving and ergonomic setups, fostering productivity in a serene setting. Connecting the indoors to the outdoors, French doors open to the backyard, where an outdoor pool invites refreshing swims amid landscaped surroundings. This pool area serves as a focal point for al fresco entertaining, blending the home's interior elegance with natural leisure. What truly distinguishes this Beverly Hills estate is its ability to balance grandeur with functionality, making it not just a residence but a lifestyle statement. As we transition from this majestic property, we head to another coastal gem that offers a different flavor of luxury, emphasizing ocean-inspired serenity while maintaining Reiner's signature touch of sophistication. The Malibu oceanfront haven, $17 million. Shifting our focus to the sun-kissed shores, Reiner's Malibu oceanfront haven comes in at a remarkable $17 million, providing a coastal contrast to the Beverly Hills estate's urban poise. This property embraces a relaxed yet refined vibe, with interiors that prioritize open spaces and fluid movement, ideal for those who appreciate the rhythm of seaside living. Entering through the main door, you're immediately drawn to the vast great room, which combines living and lounging areas with high ceilings and panoramic windows that frame stunning views, enhancing the sense of expansiveness. The kitchen here is a chef's dream, featuring professional-grade stoves, a double refrigerator, and a breakfast nook that encourages morning gatherings over coffee. Flowing from this is an informal dining space, perfect for intimate meals with friends or family, complete with a built-in bar for mixing cocktails. Entertainment takes center stage in the dedicated media room, outfitted with surround sound and comfortable recliners, allowing for immersive viewing experiences of everything from blockbusters to personal favorites. The primary bedroom suite offers a cozy retreat with an attached lounge area for reading or unwinding, and a bathroom boasting a steam shower and heated floors for ultimate comfort. Additional bedrooms provide flexible options, some with adjoining sitting rooms that can double as play areas or studies. Stepping outside through sliding glass doors, the outdoor pool beckons with its infinity-edge design, creating a seamless blend with the horizon and providing a refreshing oasis for laps or lounging. This Malibu haven builds on the grandeur of the Beverly Hills estate by infusing a beachside ease, yet it maintains a level of polish that ties back to Reiner's affinity for well-crafted spaces. As we leave the waves behind, our tour continues to a more intimate yet equally luxurious property in Brentwood, where the focus shifts to cozy sophistication at a slightly more accessible valuation. The Brentwood Serene Retreat, $13 million. Completing our trio is Reiner's Brentwood Serene Retreat, valued at $13 million, which offers a more intimate scale compared to the previous two while still delivering on luxury and comfort. This property serves as a harmonious bridge between the expansive Beverly Hills estate and the breezy Malibu haven, emphasizing warm, family-oriented interiors that feel both personal and prestigious. Upon entering, the foyer transitions smoothly into open-plan living spaces that encourage connectivity, with a focus on comfort without overwhelming size. The kitchen stands out with its efficient layout, including a walk-in pantry stocked with organizational features and high-end gadgets like a built-in espresso machine, making meal prep a delight. Connected to it is a breakfast room that doubles as a casual dining spot, ideal for quick family meals or morning routines. For leisure, the home includes a cozy family room with a built-in entertainment center and sectional seating, perfect for relaxed evenings watching television or hosting game nights. The primary suite is a haven of tranquility, featuring a separate dressing area and a bathroom with a jetted tub and rainfall showerhead, ensuring rejuvenation is always at hand. Guest accommodations are generous, with suites that include private lounges for added privacy. Leading out from the main living areas, the outdoor pool provides a private sanctuary for swimming or sunbathing, enhancing the retreat-like atmosphere with its inviting waters. These homes collectively showcased Rob's $200 million net worth in tangible form, from high-end conveniences to personal touches. Beyond real estate, his lifestyle extended to a curated collection of vehicles that told stories of adventure and achievement. Let's rev up and explore them next. Car collection. Shifting gears from his impressive abodes, Rob Reiner's car collection was a reflection of his journey, each vehicle carrying memories from different chapters of his life, selected not just for luxury, but for the stories they evoked. Starting with the pinnacle of his garage, the Rolls-Royce Phantom, priced at $500,000, stood as a symbol of his directorial triumphs. Acquired after the success of A Few Good Men, this majestic ride became his go-to for red carpet events, its smooth handling and spacious interior making long drives through Los Angeles feel like a private retreat. Rob often shared how cruising in it reminded him of his father's old Hollywood tales, turning commutes into nostalgic escapes. It wasn't about speed, but presence, embodying the quiet confidence he brought to his films. Next in line, the Ferrari 488, valued at $300,000, injected a thrill into his collection, purchased during a celebratory phase following the bucket list's release. This Italian powerhouse captured Rob's adventurous side, with its responsive acceleration perfect for weekend getaways to Malibu. He recounted using it for spontaneous road trips with friends, where the engine's roar mirrored the excitement of brainstorming new projects. It represented a blend of performance and passion, much like his shift from acting to directing. Rounding out the trio, the Tesla Model S, at $100,000, highlighted Rob's forward-thinking ethos, bought amid his growing interest in environmental causes. This electric marvel became his daily driver, its silent efficiency aligning with his activism against climate change. Rob loved how it symbolized innovation, often driving it to meetings where he advocated for progressive policies, turning errands into statements of sustainability. These cars, totaling nearly $900,000 in value, weren't mere possessions. They narrated Rob's evolution from rising star to industry legend, each mile a page in his story. As we park the discussion on his vehicles, let's turn to the personal relationships that anchored his life beyond the spotlight. Personal life. From the material symbols of success, Rob Reiner's true richness lay in his family ties and community engagements, which added profound depth to his public image. Rob's romantic life found lasting harmony with Michele, a photographer he met on the set of When Harry Met Sally in 1988. They married in 1989 at an intimate ceremony in Malibu, surrounded by close friends and family, marking the start of a 36-year partnership built on mutual respect and shared creativity. Together, they welcomed 3 children: Jake in 1991, Nick in 1993, and Romy in 1998. Rob also cherished his daughter Tracy from his previous marriage to Penny Marshall, blending families with warmth. Parenthood brought milestones like Jake's graduation from film school, echoing Rob's own path, and Romy's artistic pursuits that mirrored her mother's talents. However, family life wasn't without turbulence. In recent years, controversies arose around son Nick's struggles with personal issues, including reports of instability that led to public concern. Rob faced criticism for his outspoken political views, such as his vocal opposition to certain administrations, which drew backlash from conservative circles. He responded with grace, often emphasizing dialogue in interviews, stating that disagreement shouldn't fracture bonds. Despite these challenges, Rob's heartfelt apologies and continued support for his family showcased his commitment to growth. Beyond home, Rob's involvement in community and cultural causes deepened his relatability. He co-founded the American Foundation for Equal Rights, advocating for marriage equality, and received honors like the Human Rights Campaign's Ally Award. His work with the Children's Defense Fund highlighted his dedication to youth, earning him recognition for fostering hope. These efforts linked seamlessly to his public persona, where the empathy in films like Stand By Me reflected his real-life advocacy for justice and compassion. In essence, Rob's personal world, marked by enduring love, familial hurdles overcome, and societal contributions, mirrored the authenticity and resilience that defined his career, making him not just a star, but a genuinely inspiring figure. Tragically, this chapter of bonds and benevolence came to a shocking close as we now examine the circumstances surrounding his untimely end. Tragic death. The sudden and violent conclusion to Rob Reiner's life sent ripples through Hollywood and beyond, transforming a story of triumph into one of profound loss. On December 14, 2025, Rob Reiner and his wife Michele were discovered deceased in their Brentwood home, a scene that unfolded like a dark twist from one of his own scripts. Authorities arrived after a welfare check prompted by concerned family, finding the couple with multiple stab wounds in what was quickly deemed a homicide. The Los Angeles Police Department's Robbery Homicide Division took charge, sealing off the property amid holiday decorations that starkly contrasted the horror inside. Initial investigations pointed to no forced entry, suggesting the perpetrator may have been known to the victims. Reports soon centered on their son Nick, who had recently moved back into the family estate amid personal struggles. Sources close to the family revealed Nick's history of challenges, including emotional instability, which had strained relationships. Police questioned him extensively, with evidence like blood traces and a possible motive tied to familial tensions emerging. While no formal charges were immediate, the narrative painted a picture of escalating conflicts, perhaps exacerbated by the pressures of living under a famous father's legacy. Rob, at 78, and Michele had been enjoying a quiet evening, unaware of the impending tragedy. The cause of death was officially ruled as multiple sharp force injuries, with autopsies confirming defensive wounds on both, indicating a struggle. This brutal end shocked fans and colleagues who remembered Rob as a gentle soul devoted to peace. Tributes poured in from stars like Billy Crystal and Tom Cruise, highlighting his kindness. The incident sparked discussions on mental health in celebrity families, underscoring how even icons face hidden demons. In the aftermath, the family grappled with grief, with siblings Jake, Romy, and Tracy uniting for support. Legal proceedings loomed, but the loss overshadowed all. Rob's legacy now etched with sorrow, a reminder that fame offers no shield from human frailty. As we wrap up this exploration of Rob Reiner's remarkable yet tragic life, let's reflect on the enduring impact he left behind. If this deep dive into Rob Reiner's world inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe for more insider stories on your favorite celebs, and check out our other videos on Hollywood legends. Thanks for watching.